Hey y'all, welcome to Cooking with Miss Holt. Today we are going to make something called ranch oyster crackers, and it's a snack. And I taught high school home ec, many of you know, for a long time, about 15 years, and this was one of my kids' absolute favorite recipes. They just loved it. My daughter is now an adult. When she was little and we would take road trips on vacation, she would ask for a bag of this to eat, in the car. And, kids love anything ranch. I mean, that's just the way it is. They really do. And over the next few weeks, I'm gonna show you several favorites of my students at the high school. And so obviously they're kid favorites. We're gonna do sweet and sour meatballs. Let's see, taco bake. They love something called taco bake. I'll show you that. And just lots of different things. Some strawberry salsa and cinnamon chips and, all kind of great kiddo things. But anyway, let's get started on this today. And like I said, this is called ranch oyster crackers, and it's not in either of my cookbooks. I'll show you where it is. Okay, this is where the recipe is. This is actually a store brand bag of oyster crackers from the grocery store near me. And on the back, it has the recipe, and I think it's just called oyster cracker snack or something like that. But I'll put the recipe in the comments. So anyway, it's two. You have to have two of these, and you could certainly cut it in half if you wanted to, but I'm making the full recipe today. So, I'm sorry, I had the bag upside down. Anyway, you need two 9-ounce bags of oyster crackers. Okay, and I've got those in my bowl right here. And then we're gonna add a cup of oil. And I know that sounds like a lot of oil, but remember, oyster crackers don't have any oil. Like Cheez-Its have oil, and Goldfish have oil, and all of those little crackers that we like to eat, but these don't have any. So you're putting the oil back in them, so to speak. So it's a cup, and I'm using canola oil. So there's that. And then it takes a packet of ranch dressing mix or seasoning mix, whichever one you want to use. So you just put a packet of that. And remember, these don't have any salt either, or very little if they have any. So you're essentially putting the salt in there that like a saltine would have or whatever. So this is garlic powder, and it takes a half teaspoon of garlic powder. And that's just regular, I'm just using McCormick's garlic powder right there. And then it takes dill weed, and I really like dill. I like fresh dill on fish. I like dill in chicken salad. I just like the flavor of dill. So I actually would put, I'm using a half teaspoon right here, and it calls for a teaspoon. So that's a half. And here's another half. And I really like it so much, I would probably put maybe another quarter of a teaspoon, but you can do whatever you like. But that's just dried dill weed from the grocery store. And then you just stir it up. And that's really all there is to it. And you want to stir it up and, just let it sit on the counter for a couple of hours, and just come by and stir it, every 20 or 25 minutes or so. And then once it's had time to kind of soak in, just put it in a gallon Ziploc bag and store it. And that's it. So that's the ranch crackers, and kids love it. Halloween is coming up. It'll be good for a little snack, Halloween parties, or then after that, we're gonna get into Thanksgiving and Christmas. So it's really good to take to parties if you're in a hurry. You don't have a lot of time and you have to think of something quick and inexpensive. This is a go-to right here. So I'll put the recipe in the comments, and I will see you soon.